沉睡的人心潮澎湃，热血流过动脉，别让梦想带着遗憾醒来。总有人被世界淘汰，总有人被记载，在这尔虞我诈的舞台，挺过来。初心人才，坎坷不算失败，不负时代，人生没有彩排，起落都精彩，磨难用双手推开，全力去对待，豁出去才痛快，看我和命运谁厉害。
Why, Dad? What did the lawyer say?
They said that Na Lan is going to testify for Guo Xinnian.
She's what? Na Lan is going to testify? Is she out of her mind? Well, she can forget all about her career then.
Well, it seems she's willing to lose her job over this. Just what in the world did you do to her anyway?
If it were up to me, I would just have Uncle Dong take care of Guo Xinnian. That would definitely save us all this trouble.
You have to keep in mind, you shouldn't fear these people who openly oppose you. Watch out for those who smile at you while patting on your shoulders. They're all hiding knives behind them. The party suing Magic Crystal was supposed to have an easy case, but someone said there are no legal rules on licenses, so now the case goes to arbitration. And now I've just learned that the one advocating for this move is Li Bentang.
Li Bantang? Why is that guy involved?
Yes, exactly. Why does he support them and where do his interests lie? Could you provide him with something else? In exchange for his support, can you figure out other ways to stop Na Lan from testifying? Remember, a man with solutions never gets angry.
Don't do that! Come on, don't push! Hey!
Sit down. Look at that, huh?
Have you lost your mind?
Shh! Keep it down, will you? Be quiet!
Why are you watching these at the workplace in the middle of the day?
You're scolding me for watching this? What, are you blind? Take a closer look and tell me who it is. Take a look. Who's that? Watch it!
Don't hit me, stop! Jin Chang? Where did this come from?
I showed this to you because I was going to ask the same question. When I bought you some dumplings. Remember that day? Do you know the person who delivered this to you? Explain it to me!
I don't know her, okay? I have no idea who she was. I just picked up the phone and they said there was a package for us, so I asked you to go. Have you told the boss yet?
Not yet.
Na Lan, these are gifts your Uncle Tin brought for you.
Na Lan, Uncle Tin mentioned that you'd testify for Magic Crystal. Is that true, dear?
It is.
Did you come to that decision on your own, or did Peng Shuiyu ask you to do it?
I know. It must all be Peng Shui유's idea. His company is involved in too many things. Maybe you should stop working there. Why not move to Morgan Stanley? I can help.
Thank you for your kindness. It was my own idea to testify for them.
Na Lan, I have always thought of you as my daughter. Even though it didn't work out between you and my useless son, I still hope that, as one of your elders, I could at least offer you some advice. Before you do something, you must always calculate the costs. Is it worth it to push forward? What about our family's relationships? What do you think, Guo Xiang? Magic Crystal's situation is pretty dire already. They're no match to the service providers. Whether Na Lan testifies for them, Magic Crystal is destined to die. It's a game between ants and elephants. If you're really concerned for Guo Xinnian's sake, I advise you to keep quiet. And when it comes to Guo Xinnian, I know that he's been through quite a lot. I'll give him something good in return.
What Xinchang stole was Guo Xinnian's ideals. How do you compensate for that?
Ideals? It's been years since I last heard that word.
Really now. However, many people still persist solely based on their ideals. So there's no way to compensate for that. I don't have ideals of my own. But there's a principle I know, that my dad taught me. Always speak the truth. So I have to testify for them. I won't need any of these. Please, just take them back. Excuse me. I have to leave now.
Mr. Tin, I'm terribly sorry. My daughter's a very straightforward woman. Her words were harsh.
Yes.
Please don't mind her.
Mr. Tsin, since it involves the law, it will be hard to state my opinion. I hope you can understand that.
Well. Sorry for that.
This way.
Goodbye.
What in the world is this nonsense? Why was this delivered to us in the first place? Was it a mistake?
I don't think so. This is Xinchang.
But why did she do this?
I know. What could this mean? If they want to destroy Qin Chang's reputation, they can just post it on the internet. Also, boss, there was a list.
These are all bigwigs.
Hey, boss. What if we hand over this footage to the police? What do you think? Do you think the police would arrest Xincheng? And if that happens, perhaps we won't need to go through with the lawsuit.
I don't have the energy for this depravity. If we called the police, do you think people would interpret it as us setting Xincheng up? We can't bear to take that blame. Until we find out anything about this, don't act. Luca, could you put these away for me?
Okay.
Come on. Look, don't be fooled.
Really?
Give me some more. He looks tough. He can't hold his liquor.
All right. 5-5.
You should go up there. Sing a few songs.
8-5.
Don't be shy.
Get up. The boss wants to see you.
Come on. Keep them coming. Need more drinks. Come on, keep it flowing. Uncle Dong. Uncle Dong! What are you doing here?
Sorry to disturb you. Go back inside. This doesn't concern you.
Where are you taking them, Uncle Dong?
If you want to know, then you should come with me.
Dad, you're here too?
Hey, boss. You asked for them?
Good evening. I'm Xincheng's father. We haven't met yet, but I've heard a lot about you boys, as well as your parents. I'm aware that you're good friends with Xincheng, but you should follow my advice. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good. Your parents work in supermarkets. They work long hours but don't make much. This isn't how you spend their money. You know the mainland's law forbids underground soccer gambling. Isn't it a waste not using this field for a game? You disrupt a lot of families but go after them for debt collection. This isn't good karma. My son, Xincheng, is a good boy. He doesn't like that. If you keep pushing him to invest in dirty trading, I won't be so kind to you. And you shouldn't even be here. Shouldn't you be in Japan? Don't you like Japan? Or is the money I gave you not enough? If so, you can always tell me. Tong can always give you some. When you have money, you can go anywhere. Also, you two shouldn't be here to meet me at all. This is the first time we've ever met, and also the last time. I'm giving you one last chance. Don't hang out with Chin Chang. Because you two are not the same as him. Understand? You can leave.
Now don't just stand there. You might upset the boss. Just go.
You did all this. Do you have to control everything?
For tonight, we shall let them rest and then send them abroad tomorrow. I don't mind you making friends, but not these kind of people. The gambling guy has already caught the police's attention. He lied about his family business. I had to get rid of him. He would have gotten you in trouble.
Xinxiang, I forgot to tell you. We've pretty much paid for everybody in the video to leave the country. There are only 2 left. They hid after we paid them. Tomorrow, I'll send them very far away, where the police won't find them. These are your father's orders. Hey boss, since it's all been settled, perhaps Xinxiang can go back now.
Oh, you're right. Go ahead.
Did you not lock this before you left?
Yes, I did. They didn't take anything.
Move back. Back up, back up. A bit more. Back up some more. Just a bit more. All right, that's good. That's a good spot. Make sure to close the windows.
Hey, what is it?
Are you with Yang? Just listen, don't react. She gets agitated easily, so don't tell her anything yet. Where did you put Tin Chang's hard drive?
I put it on the desk. What happened?
My house was robbed, but no money was taken. It was a complete mess. I think they were looking for something. I don't think it was a regular robbery. Since we're approaching the trial, we should be more cautious. You two shouldn't stay in your apartment. You should move into a hotel.
Don't scare me like that. We'll talk about it at work tomorrow. I'm getting sick from the shock. Crazy.
What was that?
Nothing.
You scared me half to death, Mom. What are you doing in here?
Well, you scared me too. But what do you mean? It's a Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday. I forgot.
What's that, a workplace or a prison? We've agreed I'll make you dinner on Wednesdays. At this rate, it'll be a midnight snack. At my age, I can't just stay up so late, you know.
Oh, this is my fault. I should have told you in advance, Mom.
All right, go upstairs and eat. I'll be off.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? Then be careful when you drive. Let me know when you're home.
Okay.
Take care, Mom.
Hey, was someone following us just now?
No, there wasn't anyone there. Don't scare me.
Ooh, so scary.
Are you saying this has to do with Jin Xiang's hard drive?
That's what I think.
Then why don't we just call the police?
I don't have any proof. I should at least try to figure out what this is about first.
But why should I leave then? They're being so ridiculous. I'll wait right here. They can come. I'll see what they can do to me.
You don't know what they're like. Those people are so desperate. If they really are the ones behind this, we'll be in trouble. One time, a van drove right into our cafe while we were in it. We all could have died right there. You weren't there to see it. You have no idea how cruel they can be. Do you have everything with you?
I have the deposit book and some important contracts.
I'll drop you off at the hotel.
What about you?
I have some work to do.
Maybe I shouldn't have agreed for him to come back from the UK. He also shouldn't be here for Na Lan. He has no roots here. He only ends up hanging out with these stupid rascals.
I'm also to blame, as I also raised him.
It's too late for that now.
Boss, please take a look. The girl has finally given up. She said she had kept the hard drive, as well as a list of names. I asked our people to get CCTV footage from Magic Crystal's property management. Magic Crystal is in possession of them.
How is she affiliated with them? How deeply involved are they in this? I've done this all my life, yet I'm trapped by the same tricks. It's an impressive trap. It's something. Has anyone contacted us?
Not yet.
Why is that?
I don't know.
We were only blocking some of their income. They're planning to destroy us. These young people. They have no morals.
Boss, you should really just focus on the lawsuit. You do not have to worry about this.
Times have changed. These kids shouldn't be treating me like this. What do you say?
Hello? How's it going over there? Are you all right?
I'm fine. 1802, 1802. Always remember to lock the door, understand? I'll be there once I'm done here.
Be careful on your own.
Always stay safe.
Yes, I know.
Na Lan, about you testifying in the trial. Be more patient. I'm sure it will be tough for you, okay? Based on my judgment, Magic Crystal would lose the case for sure.
Why do you think so?
Think about it. They've destroyed the revenue stream of the service provider's SMS. If Magic Crystal won, think of the tens of thousands of people working in communications right now. Huh? They'd surely lose their jobs. What about their health care? And there's the question of social stability. Have you stopped to consider that?
I'm sorry, but I can't agree on your logic. When cars were invented, carriage drivers also lost their jobs. This is very common, Dad. This is what happens when we progress.
Let me finish. Don't get agitated. I remember when you were a little girl. I remember how you would write about how someday robots would take care of people. Why is it that to this day, it still hasn't become a reality? It's because many people still need to work in order to survive. Therefore, I think all this technological progress doesn't necessarily benefit every person's life. It's true. Growing up, I've taught you to adore your heroes and always be on the side of justice since you were little. However, if you insist on going against the stream of time, that would be very foolish, okay? If you knew that Magic Crystal would definitely lose the case, yet you insist on being in court in order to prove the fact that it was you who leaked their idea, what would that do? It would prove that Circum is a copycat. You would lose your job. People would lose face. Tell me, Na Lan, is that really worth it?
Dad, I've already answered that question. I know that there's a huge power difference between the two sides, but this is about morals and ideals. If I don't testify for them, I would never be able to live in peace.
In our first business group to visit Australia, the locals brought us to experience the local culture. The kangaroos were right in front of us. Our tour guide told us that the kangaroos are very gentle. They are good friends to humans. I remember there was one idiot who walked up to one and said, "It is so big. Is it delicious?" As soon as he finished, the kangaroo kicked his butt. His mother couldn't recognize him. A few tour guides rescued him. One of them complained that kangaroos can't understand Chinese, maybe Cantonese. Today, we've already developed a lot of real estate right along the Gold Coast. It has been pretty much sold out in the past few years. I would have transferred some to you if I had known you.
Mr. Jin, which of us look like we'd be good with real estate? I myself used to be a programmer. Zhou Huan used to practice law. Yifei and Wei Dong were both programmers. Let me tell you, sir, back then if any of us tried to go shopping, we'd go home with nothing.
But you are in high demand now, aren't you? Keelan is worth 4 times of Facebook. It has the largest number of users in the world. The foreigners are so envious. It's impossible for an old soul like me to catch up with you.
Oh, Mr. Tsin, of the 4 of us, you could consider me the plebeian. Sir, I'm actually quite interested in the real estate that you just mentioned at Gold Coast.
The real estate at Gold Coast is pretty much sold out already. However, if you do want them, I believe I can make arrangements.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
The reason why I called you is to consult you on a few things.
Please, Mr. Chin, go and tell us what it is.
Well, I have a son who developed a little software, Sercom.
Sercom is no small software. Come on, you are too humble, sir.
Well, he didn't have much to do in Beijing when we were there. We were just investing some money. He's involved in a lawsuit, you know.
We've heard. Against a magic crystal, right? It's just a small lab.
Is it really? I actually heard otherwise.
It's really small. It's been popular for a while. It'll die soon enough.
No way. No way. If it can go on court like that, it must be powerful.
No, sir. There's a lot of small software. They met their doom early. There's no need to worry. Maybe it's because you live in Hong Kong. You're not familiar with these things.
I don't think so. I heard that Keelan's been helping them out. You lent them 50 million during their last upgrade. Li Benteng delivered it himself.
Excuse me. Please go on.
The statement you have is much too fierce. It might just upset the experts. You delete this.
Delete which part?
Magic Crystal is a brand new technological innovation. All innovation tends to upset the powers at play. I believe that in the past 100 years of human development, the 2 people who have offered the most guidance are Darwin and Karl Marx. Darwin said, new species would replace old ones for sure. Karl Marx said, revolutions would end in success. Chairman Mao added that all reactionaries are merely a bunch of paper tigers.
I think it's quite good. Is there something wrong?
If you're asking for a fight or something, why don't you just give yourself some leeway?
I've been gentle anyway.
Everyone, enlighten me with your knowledge. Why did you choose to help Magic Crystal? Did I do something wrong that could have upset you? I don't care about the lawsuit's outcome, but I can't afford to upset a company like Keelan. I do hope that you can spare some mercy.
Well, Mr. Jin, you have always been so kind to juniors like yourselves. Let's not put it as sparing mercy. Of course, we believe that Benteng must have a reason for doing this.
We all have our specific roles to play, sir. Wei Teng is in charge of development and all our upgrades. Yifei and I,
are in charge of financing. Keelan's daily operations are being handled by Bantang. Sir, please don't worry. Bantang is no troublemaker. There must be a reason why he did it this way. He wouldn't humiliate himself.
Now I feel so much better. It's all up to the court now. If there's no misunderstanding, it would be fine.
Excuse me, boss. The food is ready.
The food is ready. Now let's eat.
I wonder what this is all
Auntie,
about.
please don't worry. Have some water. We can talk things through over here. If there's a problem, we'll solve them together. Don't worry about it.
The boss is here.
Boss, these are Huang Xiaoti's parents. They came all the way here to visit their daughter. However, Huang Xiaoti called them and told them she left the stuff here at Magic Crystal with us. She asked them to retrieve it from here. However, we tried to contact Huang Xiaoti but couldn't get a hold of her. Her parents are very worried.
Wait, hold on. I don't quite understand. Who is Huang Xiaoti?
Yeah,
Did
right
you
here.
forget?
I got this from the CCTV.
That's her.
Uncle, Auntie, please explain to me what exactly is going on here.
Xiaoti asked us to come here, sir. She told us that you have the stuff that she needed. She asked us to get it.
Yes.
Don't worry, we're going to get to the bottom of this.
I don't think it's that simple, boss. Perhaps this is just a trap by Jin Cheng.
Things are getting weirder and weirder. My apartment was broken into and was trashed, but there was nothing missing. Now I know what's going on. They were looking for the hard drive.
Mr. Guo? You have a visitor. He's here. He's over there.
So it's you. How dare you?
I had to come here. You might not be wise in dealing with things. And ruin your reputation.
Ruin my reputation? Are you referring to me or to Tin Shang?
So you've seen the hard drive's contents. Please, just hand it over to me.
I found my apartment was broken into and trashed last night. Who's responsible for that?
Mr. Guo Xinnian, I suggest that you focus your energy on the lawsuit. This has nothing to do with you at all, so I'm begging you, do not butt in.
Sorry, but I didn't butt in, sir. It came right into my hands. And I will submit the hard drive to the police. Don't you dare threaten me again.
The hard drive belongs to us, and it even involves someone else's personal life.
Oh, really? Well then, it's a coincidence Zhuang Xiaoti's parents are here. Why don't you be the one to explain to them what the big deal is with the hard drive? Also, I've just learned that Zhuang Xiaoti's parents have lost contact with her. What in the world is going on?
That's why you should really just stick to your own business, Guo Xinnian. But I'll ask you again. Please, give the hard drive back to me and assure that no copy has been made.
I understand. You are no longer welcome here.
Okay. I'm sorry to disturb you.
Come in. Are you testifying for Magic Crystal?
I am.
What do you want to prove?
I've already told you. Sercom copied Magic Crystal.
Okay. Now go and show me your statement.
This is a private matter. Why should I show it to you?
Last time I checked, I'm still your boss. Our very survival is dependent on Magic Crystal. So can I see it now?
该不该再等候？快将爱说